Welcome to Lauren's Reality. I am Lauren, as usual. Today we're going to talk about flips. As you can tell, we're in a little bit different scenery than normal, and there's no better place to talk about flipping properties than at one that's currently underway. So we're going to go inside. We're going to talk a little bit about how to find the right opportunity and what you need to look for and know to make sure that it comes out the way that you think that it will. So come on, follow me inside. So guys, we're at a current flip that we're doing now. This house was built in the early 1900s. It's a Queen Anne Victorian. If you've never heard of those, you can look them up. There's a lot of unique things about doing a house that's old, but we're going to talk more specifically about things that are more broad-based. So let's go upstairs so we can have a little bit of quiet. So, as you can see, this one is fully underway. But where did we get here from, right? If I'm looking for something that I know I want to make a profit on, because that's the main objective typically with a flip, is I want to identify something that I can buy at the right price, which is the most important thing, that I can renovate at a good price, and then I can resell and make money on. So when you're out looking, the most important part is where is the property located, because that is going to make all of the difference. So when you hear the term location, 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 that can mean a lot of different things. That can mean that I'm looking for a property that is in a location that has not enough inventory. Sometimes that can be a benefit. Sometimes it's a really hot area that I'm looking for, but the golden rule is that you should know everything about the area that you're buying in. How long are the days on market is really important, because every day that you sit waiting to sell is money that you're losing, especially if you have to get financing on the property or if you're carrying some type of hard money. Those things are going to affect your bottom dollar at the end. Anytime that you're looking at an overall view of a market, keep in mind that on this house in particular, you can see it's down to studs. It's going to take a while for us to complete the renovation. Knowing how long the renovation is going to take, along with how much it costs, is also important. So when you actually find something that you're interested in, having a professional that's going to guide you along the way is the most important thing, because not only are you looking for what renovation costs are going to be, but you also need a real estate professional. That doesn't have to be a licensed person. Sometimes it is. If it is a licensed person, make sure that you talk to them in detail about their experience with working with flippers, because there are agents that are better at selling new construction and some are better at investment. A lot of flippers make the mistake of either under upgrading or in most cases over upgrading for their flip. So they spend too much money on things that aren't really going to bring them value. So if I'm looking at the houses in this area and all the homes in this area have hardwood floors and granite, then I'm going to want hardwood floors and granite too, or I'm not going to get the max value. But if all of the homes in the neighborhood have carpet and linoleum, then I don't need to go and upgrade that much, unless I feel like there's a lot of room and I can get a discount on it, or I've got a great relationship with a vendor that is going to work in my favor. But in most cases, you want to be as conservative as possible. So outside of the things that we've been talking about, there's other things that you should also be aware of, like how you're going to develop your vendor relationships. The guys that are here working now are the most valuable part of an operation, because they're the ones who help you control pricing. They help you know what to expect or set the expectation for you of what you could run into. Because with a house like this, when we bought it, all of these walls were still here. You still had floors here, right? There was an actual structure. Now that we've stripped it down, you can start to see more problems with the house potentially. Things that you couldn't see, that you need someone who's skilled in contracting to come in and give you advice on how much things are going to cost. Not only the cost of the renovation, so I may need to replace the windows, replace the roof. I can get numbers on those things, but I'm also also going to have things like permits, taxes during the period of time that I have the property. Without having the right knowledge or people to guide you, it's going to be very difficult because not everyone can be good at everything. In most cases, you have flippers who are the ones who are bringing the capital, right? Over time, they get better at identifying deals and knowing cost, but it's really about having a team of people. You want to have a team that can guide you on the purchase and resale. You want to have a team that can guide you on the renovation project. You want to have a team that can guide you on things like taxes or liabilities. All of those things are equally important. So when you start looking for a flip, make sure the first thing that you do is find the right group of people so that they can help guide you to make sure that you have a successful flip. If you have any questions, that's why we're here, so make sure you reach out. We're going to keep coming back to this project as we go so that you guys can see the progress overall, and we'll keep talking about different things that are really important in the flip world. Keep coming back, make sure you hit the bell so that you get notifications, and we'll see you next time. Bye.